Before we continue reading, we're going to review the questions that we need to answer. Number 4, what is a warlord? Number 5, which group of people made up most of Chinese society? Number 6, what is the difference between a pictograph and an ideograph? And number 7, why did Shang kings have questions scratched on oracle bones? The king was the political, religious, and military leader of Shang China. Over time, the Shang conquered nearby areas. Kings began to rule more land and people. Warlords helped the Shang kings control territories throughout the country. A warlord is a military leader who has his own army. Warlords and other royal officials were aristocrats. Aristocrats are people in an upper class of society. Their wealth comes from the land they own. Most Chinese people, however, were farmers. They farmed the land owned by aristocrats. A small number were merchants, artisans, and enslaved people. People in Shang China worshipped many gods, believed the gods could bring good or bad fortune, honored their ancestors or long-dead family members, believed their ancestors would bring them good luck, made offerings to the gods and their ancestors. Kings looked to their ancestors for help in making important decisions. They had priests scratch questions on oracle bones such as, "Will I win this battle?" Priests heated the bones until they cracked. Answers were found in the pattern of the cracks. Early Chinese writing used pictographs and ideographs. Pictographs are characters that represent objects. Ideographs are another kind of character. They link 2 or more pictographs to express an idea. The Zhou, China's longest dynasty. According to the legend, the last Shang ruler was a wicked tyrant. Rebels overthrew the Shang government and declared a new dynasty called the Zhou. The Zhou ruled China for more than 800 years. The king led the government. He was helped by a bureaucracy. A bureaucracy is a group of selected officials who do different government jobs. Under Zhou rulers, China grew larger. The king divided the country into territories. Each territory was ruled by an aristocrat. When an aristocrat died, his son or another member of his family governed the territory. This means these positions were hereditary. Zhou kings believed that the gods gave them the right to rule China. This idea is known as the mandate of heaven. The mandate said that the king must rule by the proper way, known as the Tao. The king's duty was to honor and please the gods.